Are you torn between the laid-back charm of Indiana and the buzzing energy of Illinois? Well, what if I told you that the secret of finding your perfect home here in the Midwest might be hidden in the details you never expected? Whether you're considering a move, curious about local lifestyles, or just looking at all things Midwest, then this video is for you. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Geesaman, a local Indy area resident and realtor, and I love making videos like this for people like you that are considering making a move to the Indy metro area. Today we're taking a fun deep dive into two Midwestern giants, Illinois and Indiana. Now, we're comparing everything from climate and culture to real estate markets and even a bit about taxes and entertainment. So let's get started. As a realtor in the Indianapolis area, I get asked all the time about the real estate market differences between Indiana and Illinois. So let's break it down. Indiana generally offers more affordable housing options. US News actually ranked Indiana number 3 in housing affordability and number 2 in overall affordability, whereas Illinois was ranked number 22 overall. Now, according to bestplaces.net, the cost of living in Indianapolis is 20.9% cheaper than living in Chicago. That means things like food, housing, utilities, community, taxes, and even the personal costs are all lower in Indiana compared to Illinois. You might be surprised at the amount of house you can actually get for your money compared to some parts of Illinois. Now, with lower property taxes and a slower pace of life, Indiana can be a fantastic option for families or anyone looking for that extra space without breaking the bank. Now, in Illinois, especially in and around the Chicago area, prices can be higher, reflecting the demand for urban living and the access to jobs, cultural, why is that word hard? Cultural amenities and a dynamic city life. But don't discount the suburbs and even the rural areas in Illinois. They often provide a balanced mix of affordability and access to big city perks. The key is knowing what fits your lifestyle and your financial goals. For example, I've received comments on some of my videos from people that say they live in Northwest Indiana, or the region as it's called, and commute to the Chicago area for work because according to them, it's much less expensive to live in Indiana and commute to Chicago, where the higher paying jobs are. Kind of a bonus if you live up north. Now, let's talk about some everyday essentials like education, taxes, and daily living. Both states have excellent school systems, though you might find that Indiana public schools often emphasize community involvement and local pride. On the tax front, Indiana generally offers lower property and income taxes compared to Illinois. Something that can honestly make a big difference when budgeting for your, say, dream home. So for example, in Illinois, the individual income tax is about 4.95%, and then business income tax is 7%, whereas in Indiana, the individual income tax is 3.23%, and business income tax is 5.75%. So if you're looking at bringing a business to one or the other, clearly Indiana is going to be less expensive. Now, in Illinois, while you might pay a bit more, you're often getting some access to honestly some of the best urban amenities and cultural institutions. From world-class theaters to diverse dining options, the daily living experience in Illinois can be rich and varied. In Indiana, you get kind of that same Midwestern charm with a focus on community and a cost of living that lets you stretch your dollar a bit further. Now let's dive into lifestyle and culture, one of my favorite parts. Indiana is famous for its friendly, small town vibe. Think community events, high school basketball games, and that genuine Midwestern charm. Now, in contrast, Illinois, particularly in the Chicago area, offers a vibrant, fast-paced urban experience. Here you'll find world-class museums, a thriving art scene, and a nightlife that never quits. And of course, there's the food. Whether you're craving the classic Indiana pork tenderloin sandwich or indulging in Chicago's deep dish pizza, each state honestly offers its own culinary delights. I just like saying that. Culinary delights. It's fun to say. Even the sports culture differs between the two states. Indiana residents are passionate about basketball. Clearly, Indiana is basketball, especially during March Madness, which we're about getting into. I'm so excited. While in Illinois, people often rally around their football teams and the excitement of the big city's sports events. So here in Indiana, the most popular pro sports teams are the Indianapolis Colts and the Indiana Pacers. Whereas in Chicago, you have the Chicago Bears, the Chicago Bulls, the Cubs, the White Sox, and the Blackhawks. I don't even know what most of those are, but there's a lot. I know there are a lot more pro teams technically in Illinois, and there probably are more in both states, but I would say those are kind of the most popular. Another major difference is transportation and employment. So in Illinois, especially if you're in the Chicago metropolitan area, you're looking at an extensive public transit system and a job market that's as diverse as the city itself. The commute can be a challenge, though, with all of the hustle and bustle of city traffic. Now, Indiana, on the other hand, often offers shorter commutes and a more relaxed pace for those who prefer driving instead of riding on crowded trains or subways. I don't even know what that's like. I feel like it would be crazy. Now, employment opportunities in both states are robust, but again, differ in style. Illinois can provide more opportunities in, say, the finance, tech, and corporate sectors, while Indiana is making great strides in manufacturing, logistics, and the emerging tech sectors. Now, depending on your career goals, clearly each state offers unique advantages. And lastly, let's talk about geography and climate, which I talk a lot about climate on this channel, but Indiana is known for its gentle rolling landscapes and climate that gives you 4 distinct seasons, sometimes all in one day, but it's ideal for those who love the change in scenery throughout the year. Illinois, on the other hand, is a bit of a mixed bag. While the northern part, including Chicago, boasts a dynamic urban climate with that famous windy city, sometimes unpredictable weather, the rest of the state also offers lovely rural and suburban areas. In both states, you'll experience the beauty of fall foliage and the fun of winter snow, just with a slightly different flavor. So which state is right for you? Well, it really depends on your lifestyle and priorities. If you're drawn to a vibrant urban experience with endless cultural opportunities and don't mind a higher cost of living, parts of Illinois, especially around Chicago, might be perfect. But if you're looking for a more affordable, community-focused environment with plenty of room to grow, Indiana might just be your ideal place to call home. Now, as a realtor in the Indianapolis area, I'm here to help you navigate these choices, answer your questions, and find the perfect home that matches your lifestyle. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you lean more towards an urban energy of Illinois or the welcoming charm of Indiana? And if you're ready to explore some of the homes in our area, feel free to reach out. I'd love to help you on your journey in finding the right fit for you. I've helped hundreds of people like you that have moved into, out of, and or around the Indy metro area. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more insider tips on living and thriving in the Midwest. Until next time, I'm Cameron Geesaman here in the Indy metro area, helping you make informed decisions about where to call home. Oh, and if you liked this video, here's one I think is full of helpful information about living in Indiana. I hope you enjoyed it, but we'll see you in the next one. Bye.